right here on High TV, your luxury channel. We have got ourselves to Hikkaduwa, and this is where the vibe is alive. We're at Hotel Vibration, and we are going to be talking to, well, she's a Hollywood star who ended up in hospitality. Let's put it that way. All this and more right here on Danu on Fire, made possible by our friends at LICC Jeans. Hit it, boys! It's Danu on Fire right here on High TV. It's in and out of Colombo, and this time around we're in Hikkaduwa. And this place, I'm sure you know, Vibration. And this is so well known, right?
Absolutely.
And this is the vibrating part. So Hotel Vibration has so many different areas, rooms, the restaurants, the nice place to sit and chill and relax. They have place to play some games, and then you come to the place where there's the hood. So now Mahika has got out of everything for a bit. She's relaxing and enjoying time, and she's having this as a hideaway place. And we thought, why not bring the show here? How are you doing, Mahika?
Very good. Thank you very much for having me.
Oh, it's amazing, and we're so happy to have you on the other side this time around.
Thank you.
Because you have never got to this side.
Never.
You have always been working and so busy. Now, Mahika is no easy girl. She was a star on 90210.
Oh, I should remember that.
Yes. She's an international Hollywood celebrity here.
I was an extra.
That's okay, you didn't need to tell the extra part. No,
Sorry.
when people who have not even won Miss Sri Lanka are saying they're Miss Sri Lanka, why can't you just say you are a star?
Oh my gosh, I remembered that.
So
Okay.
90210,
Yes.
how did that happen? How did you end up in a series that Sri Lanka watched and we never knew you were there?
Okay, so I was in university in Vegas.
Okay.
I was in...
You're a Vegas girl.
I'm a Vegas girl.
All right.
So I went to UNLV, which is University of Nevada in Las Vegas, doing my hotel administration. And for summer holidays, we had the opportunity because we had these flyers going about that they wanted extras for movies, but you have to go to California. So we went to California for summers. There was a few of us. And we used to get $100 a day.
Okay.
I mean, isn't that enough?
Oh, yeah. It's enough even today.
Exactly. You just have to be part of the background.
Okay.
Or you're part of...
No speaking roles, nothing.
No.
You're just a prop.
Yes, even maybe sitting like this in a restaurant.
And the actors acting.
Yeah,
Yes.
absolutely. But we had the opportunity of having lunch with them.
Oh, okay.
At that time you can talk, but we were shy ones. No, we were
Yeah.
young. So no,
Yeah.
no talking.
No talking.
No talking.
But you, Mahika, will talk to anything, no, Mahika?
Absolutely.
Yeah, but even that stopped you?
Yes, because
Oh,
it
wow.
was because we were told not to
Yeah.
speak to the actors because it's not good. But they were nice people. They used to come and so if they made the initiative, that's a different story.
that
so
is true.
they used to come and talk.
Now, you can cook.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Oh yes.
for sure?
Of course.
I have to ask Daniel, that's her son. Can you?
Of course I can cook.
Good cook. Western, Sri Lankan,
Absolutely.
all.
All.
Why? Is your pasta sticky?
The
Or
what?
is your pasta sticky or it just...
No, it's very nice because I use a lot of the olive oil.
Ooh.
I don't use cream and things like that.
Ah,
My
okay.
son loves his
Yeah.
pastas.
Oh, super.
But I used to cook for Christmas. Right around 2004, maybe 2003, I used to make Christmas dinner for about 20 people, the ones who were not Christians. Because at that time, Daniel's father and we used to invite people. So
Okay.
I used to cook
My
the
God.
turkey, the jaggery pork.
So you start in October?
No, so I do the marination from the night
November.
before.
Night before. All right,
yes.
so we have sushi here.
Absolutely, because this place has a fantastic Japanese restaurant.
Oh, really? And what's it
And-
called?
Nihon Shoku.
Oh, Nihon Shoku.
Because the chef, he was in Japan,
Oh, wow.
so that is his forte.
Oh, okay. So they just let him grow on his forte. Can I serve you some soy sauce, my dear?
Yes, please.
All right. So now we will, from your acting career to your dancing career.
Oh no, yes.
You also danced and modeled and all of that. So you danced with who?
Auntie Usha.
Auntie Usha.
Yes.
And you also walked the ramp for Senaka at one time.
How do you know?
I just know so.
Yes, yes, very much.
Why was there a shortage in the... No, like I'm just asking, like what were you planning on, like choosing a career, or it was just...
No, so I went for a haircut to Ramsey's.
Okay.
So Ramsey was doing a hair show.
Right.
So who was the choreographer for the hair show? Senaka. So I said no problem because I had very beautiful long...
What happened to your curly locks? You have cut it.
I gave it to the cancer hospital. So after the big adversities that we had on the 21st of April, which I was very much part of.
Yeah, because of the earlier job that you were doing.
Yes.
Yeah.
There was some kind of an inclination that I need to give back to certain people who are actually ailing or who actually admired my curls. So I thought might as well give it to...
Who saw your curls when it was always tied up in a bun?
I know, the people who did.
Those one or two people. Eat, because I don't want to be the first one who is eating.
Okay.
So now that you can cook, that's a great thing.
Yes.
Now I just wanted to ask you this.
Yes.
Okay, so now you were
That's a big sushi.
Yeah, you were modeling with... I'm sure size is not a problem for you, Mahika. I'm sure you're a handle bigger than that.
That's not right. That's not right. That's not right. I'm eating. Okay.
So now...
No, I'm not eating.
No, eat. Okay, I'll wait till you eat.
No.
Eat.
No, I'm not eating.
Just put the fish in. Very good. Okay, so...
Very nice.
So now where was I?
Ballet.
Ballet. So you were a dancer as well. So how was that experience?
Oh, I loved it. Actually, Auntie Usha, more than dancing per se, she taught us how to have tenacity of purpose. She always had this whole determination, how you sit, stand, how you have so much of confidence. I mean, she gave us a lot of confidence.
And also the way you, up to now, I think the way you stand and the way you walk is very dance oriented because it happens when you are a dancer. You get that your shoulders become disciplined.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And you can just walk in somewhere without
There's always a charisma about you. That's true.
Thank you.
Well, not you, any dancer. No, of course, about you as well. So we're in conversation with Mahika. I've just touched the tip of all of this. She has an interesting life. We're going to speak on the other side with the mains that are going to come our way here at Hotel Vibration in Hikkadua. And I'm telling you, this club is fascinating. They have music, and Friday and Saturday nights apparently are just so good. For those
drummers.
Yeah, so for those who are planning on partying in Colombo, drive down here.
On Friday night.
Yeah.
Friday night and Wednesday night. Wednesday night, it just vibes inside here. But on Friday night, it's all outside.
Okay.
And it's fascinating because nobody has seen the party life than in Hikkadua. I come here to party. Oh,
my God. Right, living the tourist life. We'll see you after the break. Do stick around. It's Danu on Fire right here on High TV, your luxury channel. Welcome back to the show. It's Danu on Fire right here on High TV, made possible by our friends at LICC Jeans, and we're checking out Hikkadua at this fabulous property called
Hotel Vibration.
There you go, with Mahika Chandrasena, who is also doubling up as my co-host for today. All right, so what do we have today as the main? Yeah.
Okay, it's from the Nihon Shoku.
Okay.
He makes a fabulous. It's a bento box, but he calls it's a tetsuyo. I can't remember the name, but it's a bento box.
Bento box in his own way.
In his own way, and it's I think it's with pork and shrimp.
There's chicken, there's prawn. I know
and
my
there's
chicken.
Seaweed, and there's the nice little tofu.
Yeah, and some salad in the middle.
Yeah.
Looks really nice, and sticky rice to go with. All right, now let's speak about your hotel career. Now you had this very glamorous life in the US. You're doing all sorts of things. After your starring roles.
Yes.
If you have remained, do you think you would have ever come to the main roles?
Yeah, with Hugh Jackman.
Yeah. But have you seen you in blockbuster movies? That's a Sri Lankan Mahika. A girl called Mahika is acting in that 007 movie.
Yeah, because of my exotic bohemianness, they would have taken me.
Yeah, for something, no?
Yes.
But you would have ruined the whole set.
With my big laugh. And
No,
all.
you are a bit of an OCD, no?
Yes.
Yeah.
You think so? Oh my goodness. Okay, sorry. Not an
I think
OCD.
this whole crew will agree. I'm sure. Look at all of them. They're all just like, yes.
Not an OCD. It's just a perfectionist because I don't want you to waste your time.
Okay.
And I don't want the place that...
But you're quite stubborn in what you want in life.
Because there's a story behind it.
Right.
So I want the story to have
No
a
story to
beginning,
come alive.
a middle, and an end.
Okay.
Yes.
This show is also the same. It has a starter, main, and a dessert, which is good. No? All right. So tell me about your hotel career. I'm going to sort of dig into this.
Absolutely.
Okay. So tell me about your hotel career. How did you what was the first hotel that you worked in here?
So I started here in Sri Lanka. Yes,
Eat
I am.
and talk to me.
Started working in Sri Lanka at Hilton Colombo.
Okay.
So Hilton Colombo, I came there as a late Mr. Gamini Fernando, who's like the man of hospitality. I would still consider he's the only person who's made the hospitality career look really good in Sri Lanka.
Okay.
He gave me the opportunity to be a management trainee at Hilton. So I was as a Hilton management trainee, and then from there, Yasmin Carter saw the potential in me in public relations, and she actually absorbed me to her department. So I worked there for quite some time.
And but did you feel comfortable in connecting with people, talking to people, and at any given time being friendly with them? And
so I think when you get into hospitality, if you're a person who has that inbuilt. You can't make somebody learn to be friendly with a person.
That is true.
It has to come from within.
Yeah.
So those kind of things, like being passionate about certain things, being a person who goes and initiates conversation. That comes from what I am.
Okay.
But what we learned from how we need to do brand standards, how the collateral was, and all of that, we learn.
Okay.
But something that
Because from the time you started to where it is right now, the competition is huge.
Absolutely.
And like city hotels have become bigger. City hotels are offering things that they never did before.
Absolutely.
And everyone is just benching it higher and higher. So
Correct. The products are everybody can do.
Yeah.
It's that touch points, the people, talking to people, understanding what people want. Complaints. You don't need to have complaints if you just rectify it instantly.
immediately.
So those kind of things, you just need to talk to people. Always find out how they're doing, following up. Those were the kind of things that I like doing. You don't need to learn that.
Yeah.
You need to have that.
Have it. Have you always been a very professional or like a very career-driven woman? Did you ever think that, let me just take a back seat and just sort of relax at home with my son, our boy? You call him that?
I tried that because...
You drove him insane.
Not really, but even when I was at home, I studied. I was doing my master's.
All right, let's dig into this because we're going to get into a break. When we do come back on the other side, when she was in the hotel industry, I think Sri Lanka went through the biggest type of problems, the 30-year war. Then we were faced with a tremendous, I don't know, what do you call it, a step back with the bomb that went off. It's a wrap for this segment. When we do come back on the other side, I don't know what she's going to spoil me with because she knows I love my sweets. After the break, we'll stick around. It's Danu on 5. And my final segment with Mahika, we are chilling and relaxing here at Hikkaduwa. Such a good place to come and relax.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I think I'm going to do this once again next week.
Proper Friday night party.
All right.
Yes.
When
With
are you
me.
coming? Oh, okay.
So if you're coming next week, I'm
You're
coming with
coming.
you. Yeah.
So much easier. We will keep those as a censored version to this show. All right. Now let's speak about mama duties. Now we spoke about your professional duties.
Yeah.
How are you with your mama duties?
Yeah. So
Now your son is a big boy, you know.
he's a big boy, but it's quite tough. It's challenging when you trying to get him to, apply for universities. He thinks that we're pushing him.
Yeah.
And then when he gets totally quite upset about it, and then I would say, share your essays fast to the deans and all of that, and he goes, Mama, why are you pushing me?
Yeah, true. We all feel the same.
So, but he doesn't understand there are deadlines. So then, but now I've decided to chill a bit. But even before that, I mean, when he used to have his rowing, 5 o'clock in the morning, waking up, he was into it. So I used to be it was quite difficult, but
Because you anyway get to work at 6:30, right?
That's right.
Yeah.
That is because I wanted to work out a bit and chill.
But
and
if you send an email at 6:30, nobody will ever reply.
Oh, you used to get that, right?
Yes.
I know.
She sends early in the morning.
Yes.
All right, let's dig in. This is French toast, my favorite.
Yeah, so it's a Japanese style French toast.
Oh, wow. Everything is Japanese here.
Yes.
Which is yummy.
Yummy.
I love French toast.
Yes.
Any time of the day.
It's very nice.
I like to even have French toast with like malu curry.
Really?
So good.
So good. I have to do this.
This is very good too.
I have to do this.
Nice, right?
Very nice.
All right, so now I wanted to ask you,
Yeah.
you have worked in all forms of hospitality. You did travel, you did
I did
hotel.
airline.
Oh,
I did airports in the Maldives. I did destination management. I was in Sri Lanka tourism. And mostly it's been hotels.
okay.
So heritage properties were my
City
favorite.
properties.
City properties. And, I had a resort as
Yeah.
well when I was working in the other property that was
But how
working.
was it for you to shift between hotel and tourism related things like?
Yes, so when I was at Sri Lanka Tourism, that was after Sri Lankan Airlines.
Yeah.
Sri Lankan Airlines.
And you all were in the tourism industry at the time when the war was just breaking on us.
Absolutely. So we were trying to make the destination look very positive at the time of when it was completely negative, but it was successful. That's soon after that only we had the Visit Sri Lanka campaign that
Right.
came successful. That's because of Dilip Mudadeli. Dilip Mudadeli had a big vision. And it was quite challenging working with him because he had this vision and we all wanted to see that vision. But it's quite tough, but then he made sure we saw the vision.
By hook or by crook, see it.
We saw the vision. So it was nice working there, and then eventually there were people who saw me in the hospitality or the hotel industry who felt that I needed to be in the front line because I had
People skills.
absolutely.
Okay.
And there was this gentleman called Mr. Anura Devapura in Mount Lavinia Hotel who came from the United States, and he saw that I was the person that he would like to be part of, like meaning collaborate with, in order for us to bring the Mount Lavinia Hotel, which was a governor's residence, into the limelight. So that we did. And then he soon
Packed his bag off.
moved back to the United States, and then I stayed on because I just had to, do all the objectives that he had instilled. And after that, as soon as my contract came to an end, I moved to Golf Face Hotel because Golf Face Hotel was going through a restoration.
Right.
And Mr.
So
Sanjeev
one
Guardian.
heritage hotel to
Another heritage hotel, and that was a total different experience because it had been restored.
Yeah.
And Mr. Sanjeev Gardiner had this, again, a fabulous vision, and he actually compromised the time of when the industry was booming, but he had to close up the whole section of the hotel to restore it.
Because it's such a landmark. It's
Absolutely.
such an iconic building of Gaul Road itself.
That's when I met you.
Ah. Wasn't
kept
it
on-
just a great thing in your life?
Absolutely. So,
Say it while I'm next to you.
because you've been so much part of my life, I have something for you.
Oh,
I made this for you,
oh, a mug
and with the pictures of us.
of us.
Yeah.
Oh,
So that because you made my life in the hospitality career very enjoyable.
Orne.
So
With me, you're always on fire. It's not about you.
Yeah, so yeah.
Oh,
those are
thank
pictures
you
that
for
we took.
making my hospitality career enjoyable. Oh, thank you. I'll be drinking off you every day, Mahika. But thanks.
Wishful thinking.
Thanks. But thank you so very much for your hospitality, and to all those who hosted us here. Hikkaduwa is rocking. I'm sure you need to come and check it out and be a part of the vibe. And if you're traveling to Sri Lanka, please do, because it's such a beautiful country that you have to see. In and out of Colombo, this week we are in Hikkaduwa. We need to wrap things up. We will see you with another beautiful episode to Danu on 5 with another fun person who has a lot to share. Until then, you keep smiling. It's a wrap on the show. Thank you, Mahika.
Thank you.